Okay, once again, not even the first. I want to welcome you to my channel, all the returning viewers as well as new viewers. Today is Christmas. I was trying to get it 200 subs. You can do it. All you viewers could subscribe, and I'd hit my 200 mark real quick. And I know that's not very much, but I have to make little goals, little milestones. 200 by Christmas was one. I'm a little short, 163. So please like and subscribe, hit the notifications bell so that you get, you know how the routine goes, so that you get all notifications from any new videos that we post, Loki and I, because a lot of our videos are activities that he and I do together. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas morning, and I wanted to show you what the Homeowners Association put up for I don't know how many neighborhoods and houses, but it was extensive, and they did it all in the afternoon yesterday, all over this housing development, which is huge. It's huge. Luminaries with candles. Just in our front of our house alone, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we forgot to move our car, so there would have been 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10 basically for each house. That's a lot of work. It's very impressive. Hang on a second, I gotta move his. I keep hooking him up to his neck. Stop. Okay, now we can go. Again, thank you for stopping by. Merry Christmas. Now we've got to go out and pick these up, which is fine. That's the least of the work that was done to put these out. What an effort. This used to be their tradition, and they just resumed it this year. I don't know when they stopped. But they haven't done it in all the years we've been here. 4 years until now. No, Loki. We're not stopping here. Don't stop here. Oh, he's on a scent as usual. Every dog in the neighborhood comes by here. Leaves a mark. Right out in the middle of the street. So we're going for our morning walk with my best friend Loki. I hope I have this microphone turned up enough. Not only am I not clipping, I'm not even getting into the yellow when I'm loud. Hang on, let me adjust this. Adjust the gain just a little bit. There we go. No, that's too much. Yeah, that was clipping too much. Okay. Well, it's going to have to do right there. I can't fine tune it. No, it's clipping a little. All right, I went up too much. That will have to do. I'll just set the volume higher if I have to on post. In post-production. So that's another beautiful day. And not a lot to talk about today. We do our walk. That's what we do every morning. We do our walk. One thing I forgot to tell you yesterday. Okay. Lots of neighbors walking by. Had to pause there for a second. Dog walked by, and even though I got the little beeping collar on him to remind him when he gets out of control, I forgot the actual remote. Yeah, that's all it takes is just one little noise, a little high-pitched beep, and he stops doing whatever is causing him to, or whatever he's doing in reaction to dogs or people he gets excited with. And I don't mean aggressive, just excited. Too excited. He loves to jump on people. He weighs 110 pounds. He's got sharp claws. It'd be like a bear wanting to crawl into your lap or something. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah. We're just going on our walk. This is what we do in the mornings when I'm home, which is going to be all the times coming soon. And all the time coming soon. In fact, probably by next weekend I'll be on my way back home permanently. It's a little nervous laughter, but because then I've got to get started on the business, because I can't go more than a month really without the supplemental income of working, only because everybody wants goodies, upgrades and goodies and stuff like that. Otherwise it'd be fine. Oops, we gotta go this way. Got doggies going that way. We're gonna go this way, buddy. Go this way this time. Another dog behind us, so I had to turn and go the opposite direction I normally go. But that's okay. We haven't been this way in a long time. Hey, let's go across the street and we'll walk down to the... Oh, car's coming. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Come here. What are you supposed to do? Look both ways, right? No, the other way. Other way. Oh, you see doggies. Okay, come on. Cross the street. Cross the street. Come on. Come on. I know you wanna visit and talk to everybody. Come on. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness, so he runs. He's gonna drag me along. There you go. Go pee pee. Wanna go pee pee? Goodness. And now he's all riled up. And he's practically dragging me. Now, let's try again. So, we're going to be home probably by next weekend or very close to it. However long it takes them to get me back to the terminal to turn in the truck. I can't even pick that up. It's mush. Hey, Loki, your tummy. You get so upset. You got a nervous tummy, don't you? I can't get that. I can't get that. I can't even pick that up. It's just a mud pie. Loki makes mud pies. Once again, I've been distracted now how many times? About 4 times. As soon as I get back, I will immediately embark on the latest chapter, the newest chapter in work, which will be my own business. I'm probably going to even get my own authority so I can go to load boards. But first I'll just work off the apps, medical courier, cargo van business. I actually said it right that time instead of caravan. So I'll be doing a cargo van business as a medical courier and other freight, but primarily I want to do medical. It's just seems a little cleaner to me, to cleanest freight I can move probably. I can dress kind of nice. I don't have to just wear dirty clothes all the time, you know, get covered in grease and grime from freight. But I have more than enough licensing that these companies will be happy with, besides the HIPAA certification and the bloodborne pathogen certification. I've got a full hazmat endorsement, plus years of experience driving under adverse conditions and getting things. One thing I do is one of my really, I don't know, OCD or anal qualities is I have to be on time. I can't be late. I can't stand it if I'm late. So I've got a many years of history of getting my loads to the customer on time, if not early. We're gonna walk. I think if he doesn't get tired of it and want to go the other direction, we're gonna go all the way down to the little pond where we used to go in the summer. So there you go. That's one business that I'll be starting. Now, how am I going to enhance my videos? Of course, I'm gonna be continuing, but I'll have more time to shoot videos that I want to shoot. I'll be on my schedule, not someone else's schedule. I'll be adding to it. My friend Jan Michael suggested that I do geocaching videos while we go look for treasure. And so that's a really good idea. I actually did one a long time ago. So I want to resume that. And he pretty much says if I get into the geocaching videos and vlog all that stuff, I will definitely have a substantially increased subscriber and viewership because it's so popular. And I agree. I totally agree. I don't want to be a niche. I don't necessarily want to be a niche vlogger. I know that's what people say you should do, but that's not for me. I like to shoot anything and everything under the sun based on what I'm feeling like shooting that day. Unscripted, though once in a while, not very often, I'll sit there and jot down a few notes to have some topics to talk about. Now that's a good idea. I need to do that almost every time, instead of just winging it every time I come out here and rambling like I do. So we're down at the lake, and we're now in landscape mode so that you can have a regular video. I'd initially started this video thinking I was just going to do some shorts, so I'll use those to do a couple shorts and include them right after this so you can see what I was yammering about, because I do tend to just ramble on about anything that comes to my mind. And I had been talking at the end of that first one, or the second one, about geocaching. So geocaching is a big time future video, as well as I got to get back into reviewing truck stops, restaurants, bars, grills, locations. There's a lot of places we want to go see around here. Beautiful places, historic places. Those are all been on the bucket list for a while. And that I will be making my own schedule is going to make that possible. I'll be driving for myself because I don't have to drive and work 14 hours a day like you do for a company, a transportation company. It's ridiculous and it's unnecessary. So that won't be happening anymore. I'll be selecting loads based on reasonable time to get there. I'm not going to be crushed or crunched by freaking brokers. Oh yeah, we got another doggies here. Come on. You don't need the doggies. Come on, we're gonna need to walk this way. He gets so excited when he sees other dogs. He has no clue how to play with other dogs. He's always been right close next to us. He's not bad. He just I just worry he won't be able to handle properly a dog that snaps at him. And if he snaps back, that's really not a good thing, because he's incredibly powerful. His jaws, he can go through a cow's leg bone in very short order. Why somebody has to come up right behind us, I don't know. But people are idiots. Alright. So dude comes right up on our ass with another dog. That would have meant stitches for somebody. That dog had snuck up on us by surprise. But people are dumbasses, man. I'll probably cut this part out because I don't want to be that negative on Christmas. But just in case, I want to tell you why. Because this guy with walking his dog walked right up behind us. And if he had that dog had taken a sniff and surprised Loki because we were focused on something else, that would have been it. Stitches. Good morning. Oh, thank you. His name's Loki. Loki, yeah. Everybody stop and say hello to Loki. I don't usually tell people his name, but that was okay. Likely never see her again. This guy comes back up around behind me, I'm gonna have some words, because that's just dumb. All right. Those kind of distractions set me off, and I lose train of thought. Told you about the radio station I want to start, co-located with, well, located at home to start with, FM radio station, community channel. I think the transmitter will get up to 20 kilometers. Not that I need to go that far, but that's advertising revenue right there, potential, and just fun. That for me is a hobby. So that'll be at the house until I then diversify. I'll build up the savings quite quickly. Again, doing the freight business on my own, and that will go toward opening a small, to start with, wine bar and grill with very unique ideas and flavors. And I'll be featuring a wine that's not easy to get, but it's one of the oldest wines in the country, from the oldest winery that survived Prohibition, because they used to produce sacrament wine for the Catholic Church, so they were able to keep operating during Prohibition. So they're old, and they've got wines that you will recognize, and other wines you have no clue, because they're just you have to know what you're looking for, and there's so many different wines around the country. But they've got everything from just casual sweet wines that people like. They love the sweet wines these days, to some of the best prize-winning wines in the world. They've got wineries or vineyards in Italy as well as throughout California. But more on that because I have an exclusive. I have an exclusive contact for providing their wines here on the East Coast. I mean, you can get them, you can order them, and some Kroger's will even carry them occasionally, and once in a while you'll see a bottle of their wine even in Costco. But it's not cheap wine, that's for sure. Except for one line, I don't know what you'd call it. One of their lines of wine, one of their brandings is very common. You'll know it when I tell you. All right. If you ever see any wine from Los Angeles, I mean, it actually says from Los Angeles on the bottle somewhere. Not just California, not just, they've got vineyards also up in Napa Valley. But if you see a wine produced or bottled in Los Angeles, it's their winery. It's their winery, regardless of what the name is on it. Come on, let's go. That's a hint. You'd have to do some research to figure that one out, though, along with all the rest of the clues I gave you. But again, we have a direct, open communication with the owners, and so it's going to be very different than anything you're going to get here in Virginia or pretty much on the East Coast as far as a wine tasting room goes. He's really pulling me today. Are you in a hurry to get back? You thirsty? You want to go home? All right. Okay. Where did you keep walking? He says, no, I'm having a good time out here. I don't need to go home yet. So there's that. Those are my main businesses. That's the progression. That's where I want to be. That's my retirement. My retirement is a working retirement. But it's working doing what I want to do. And giving myself also time to do the creative things that I love doing. Writing, doing videos, broadcasting, photography, oil painting, a lot of creative stuff that I've got projects going for in progress, but I have very little time to focus on any one of them. So I use them to just keep me busy when I just don't want to do one or the other. But eventually there'll be a focus. Oh yes, and relearning the guitar and learning for the first time the saxophone. All those things and more right here at Exit 61. And with that note, I'm going to shut off for now. And once again, hit the thumbs up, watch the whole video, make a comment. If you're going to criticize, be constructive. If you're just being a asshat or a what do you call it, troll, and you're just throwing your opinion out there just because you can actually open your mouth and you got turrets or something, then I'll ignore you. That's all. So we're back home. I had to wash Loki's feet and let him in. And somebody's got their generator on. Once again, Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching. Exit 61 out.
But life unfolds in the strangest ways, and sometimes you just can't keep love alive. But I've tried.